All right, guys, for the start, we're going to be starting on the ground. So if you have a mat, and then grab a lighter dumbbell for the warm-up. Give a minute to let everybody get set. Anybody on Facebook yet?
2. Hi, Marie. There we go. Howdy, howdy. All right.
So we're going to start on the ground. We're going to grab our one dumbbell. Hold it right here. Give you guys a little side view. So we'll sit up nice and tall. We're going to go halos, 5 big circles, opening up the chest, loosen up those shoulders, 5 halos in each direction. Good. Once we finish our halos, we're going to hold the weight right in front of us like this. We're just going to go alternating hip flexor stretches. And when we're doing this, we're trying to keep your abs engaged. And whenever knees on the ground, that side, try and lock that butt cheek in. All right, from there, we're going to drop down to a push-up position. And I'm going to pull the weight through, reach through, tap the weight. Good. Flip right to your back. Hips up, and let's do that glute march. All right. Now you guys have the option, if you want to use your weight for your punch crunch, you can. If you want to go just body weight, that's fine. Otherwise, whatever, knees up, so knees bent at about 90. Same hands up. So left knee, left hand. Come up to the elbow. Eyes on your dumbbell. Slowly back down. See if you can go 10 on the left, 10 on the right. Good, we're gonna drop that weight. Stay on your backs, and let's go 10 leg raises. After our leg raises, we're going to stand it up. And we're going to finish up just with 10 reverse lunges. Then you guys can get a quick drink and Nick will pop back in here. So 10 reverse lunges. Good, finish that up.
All right. So first strength set of the day here, we're going to start off with a side stepping goblet squat. So if you have a dumbbell you can use for a squat, grab that. Dumbbell, kettlebell, whatever weight you have. If you don't, you can do the same thing with no weight, not a big deal. We're going to do what's called a yoga push-up, which I'll go through, and then we're going to do a couple variations of some ab exercises to finish up the round. So 3 exercises, 3 rounds of each of them. I'll go through each of them as we go. So first one, goblet squat. So feet starting pretty close together, and we're gonna start with the weight in front of you. So what you're gonna do is just alternating sides. So I'm gonna step for myself to the right, drop into a squat, feet come back together. Then I'm gonna step to the left, feet spread out, come back together. So I'm just stepping, drop into a squat. So I step into squat position, just getting a little bit of a lateral movement back and forth. So when you guys are ready, you can go ahead and get started. We're going 30 seconds on this one. So I'm gonna step, come back to the center, step, going to the other side. So I wanna step into that squat position and then go. So if you guys are ready, start knocking it out. Back and forth. So step to the right, step to the left, drop it down in that squat. Give you guys about another 10 seconds on that one before we move on. Looks like everybody's got the right idea. 3, 2, 1, and relax. Good, you can set the weight off to the side. All right, so this next one, we're gonna do what's called a yoga push-up. So it's kind of a combination of a push-up and a downward facing dog. So we're really working on making sure that you get back to a fully level position in the center. So we start in the push-up plank. So hands underneath you, feet are rocked back. So what you're gonna do here is you're gonna shift your hips up. I'm gonna level back out, down into a push-up. I finish the push-up, I go hips back up, level it off, into a push-up. So downward dog to push-up. So go when you're ready. We're going again for 30 seconds, all right? Here we go. You really keep your legs straight. You're shifting your hips up as high as you can. And rest. Nice job. Everybody's good on that one so far? All right, so last part, we're gonna go back to those toe touches. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna lay down flat on your back. Legs are going straight up in the air, and then we're just reaching up, trying to touch your toes flat on your back. All right, so we're gonna go for 30 seconds. All right, so on your back, legs straight. Here we go, so up and down for 30 seconds, trying to get to those toes. Go and rest. All right, that completes round 1. So let's get everybody standing up again. So depending on how hard you found that squat on round 1, you can adjust your weight if you need to. Otherwise, we're back to that side stepping goblet squat. So weight in front of the chest, 30 seconds. All right, here we go. So step, drop into your squat, bring it back to the center, alternate sides. Make sure you drop straight down, keep your chest up nice and tall, and heels tight to the floor.
See if you can touch your elbows to the inside of your knees.
Rest. All right. We'll set everybody up in their push-up position again. So if you have to at some point drop to the knees to complete your push-ups on this one, feel free to do so, but still work on getting that kind of hips up position. All All right, so push-up position again. Ready, and go. So it goes hips up, level off, and do a push-up. About 5 more seconds on this one. Rest. All right, so moving back to the toe touch, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna incorporate a little bit of a roll. So what we're gonna do on this one is we're gonna start again, legs straight in the air. Then we're gonna roll and reach to the toes. So I go back and flat on my back. I roll forward, plant my feet on the ground, reach towards my toes. All right, so roll it up, touch, roll back, and forward, flex up. Again, keeping the legs as straight as you can, going for about 30 seconds. So go ahead. About 10 seconds left. Reach forward, touch those toes. And rest. All right, nice job. Last time through this one, guys. Back to your weight for your goblet squat. All right, so again, feet start in the center, stepping to a side. All right, here we go. Last round, down and up, alternating back and forth. All the way as low as you can go. Five seconds remain. Rest. Awesome, good set of squats, guys. Last series on our little yoga push-up. So again, really focusing on getting your hips up. A good stretch on those hamstrings. All right, ready? Here we go. Down, finish with the hips up, back straight, legs straight. Reach through the ground. Last one, and rest. All right. Back to our little toe touch drill here again. So we're gonna kind of split this one up. So I'm gonna coach you through it. We're gonna go back till we get on round one. So laying flat on your back, reaching up to your toes. We'll start there, then I'll tell you what you can do next. All right, so start flat on your back. Feet together straight up in the air. All right, here we go. Up and touch, back down. Rest. All right, so now what you're gonna do is you're gonna go spread eagle sit up. So feet nice and wide. We're again lean back, legs are flat on the ground, and then we're just gonna reach up with the upper body and back down. We'll just count reps. Go for 10 reps. Good, we should be right around that 10 reps now. And that completes round one, guys. Good stuff. Take a break. Take about a 30 seconds or so, get a drink. And then we're gonna move on to our next one. So if you guys If you guys have two dumbbells that are the same weights and you feel comfortable doing that skier swing, grab those. Otherwise, a kettlebell for like your more traditional swing work. So either two dumbbells for that skier swing or a single dumbbell or kettlebell if you don't have two. All right, so take a little breather, and then Tom's gonna take you through the next one.
All right. He's got about 30 seconds. Okay. So for our first one, I'm going to be doing our skier swing, so I'm going to use two dumbbells. You're welcome to do your kettlebell swing if you want. Otherwise, two dumbbells. We're going to go just like we would that kettlebell swing. So we're going to hinge back, load the hamstrings, and pop up. We're going to go for, what's that? 43. I'm going to go, let's go forward 20. Let's go 20 seconds on this one. You guys ready? 20 seconds in 4, 3, 2, and skier swing. Butt back, pop. You should finish, it should be like you're in a standing plank. Good, we're gonna drop those weights. Go right into inchworms. All right, 3, 2, here we go. Get out as far as you can, and you can inch the feet or the hands, whichever one you want. Last one, get it down. We're gonna hold it for 4, 3, 2, good. All right, so from there, we're gonna go right to our butts, and we're gonna do a shin box. So, you can grab one of those weights that you were doing your skier swing with. You can do a weighted shin box, which looks like this. I have the weight here. Try and keep your feet in one spot and just flip the knees. If that is too tough and you need to have your hands behind you, you can do that as well. All right, we're gonna go for about 20 seconds. Here we go. All right, stand it up. Grab your dumbbells or kettlebells. We're going back to those skier swings. Start it up. Last 5. All right, good. Back to inchworms. Here we go. Four, 3, 2. All right. From there, we flip right to our butt. And we're gonna do that shin box. This time I'm gonna do mine without my weight. And here we go. 3, 2. All right, standing up. Everybody's got their weights ready for last set of the skier swings. We'll go a little longer on the last set. In 4, 3, 2, start it up. And good. All right, guys. Last set of inchworms. Again, we're going to go a little bit longer for this last round. 3, 2, and down. Try and get that little pause at the end. Last one, bring it down. We're gonna hold it. Everybody down. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2, and good. All right, flip to your butts. Let's get that last set of our shin box. Start it up. All right, nice work, everybody. Get yourself a drink. Take about a minute. And you can do some abs with Nick.
Alrighty. So give you guys a little time here. Everybody's hanging in so far. All right. So next thing we're gonna do is a little ab circuit. So we're gonna pick a couple different exercises, and we're gonna try to do roughly 30 seconds to a minute of each one that we choose. So I will kind of throw some variations in there, some higher level difficulty, some lower level difficulty. You guys can kind of pick and choose which variation of each of them you wanna stay with, and then we'll kind of migrate through this whole thing together. So what we're gonna do, and if you have questions, either type them out, shout them out, whatever you have to do. I'll try to keep everybody together. So what we are gonna do is start off in a hand or push-up position again, push-up position plank. We're not going to be there for very long, but that's kind of where we're going to start. So let's get everybody down on the ground, hands on the floor, and we're going to step it back into a push-up position. So we're locked in here, and like I said, we're not going to be there for very long. So just getting set up, make sure your elbows are right underneath your shoulders, your feet are close together. They don't have to be touching, but pretty close together. We're locked in right there. We're going to be there for about another 5 seconds. So 3, 2, 1. What we're gonna do now is drop right to the elbows. So make your arms so they're almost like a field goal post. So your hands aren't crossed, they're straight out in front of you. Locked in underneath the shoulders. So we're solid in a plank. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. All right, so from there, what you're gonna do is knee tuck. So drive the knee out to the side, back underneath. So out to the side, back underneath. So try not to let your hips dance around too much. Keep your lower body still. Back and forth. 3, 2, 1, relax. All right, so what we're gonna do now is come down to an all 4 position. So we're gonna be on knees on the ground, hands are on the ground.
All right, so what we're gonna do is your bird dog. So what I'm gonna have you guys try out today is we're gonna go straight out in front. Then you're gonna bring the leg and the hand out to the side, back underneath. All right, so straight out in front, bring the leg and the hand out to the side, back underneath. We're gonna try 5 reps on each side of that one. So again, making sure your midsection stays square to the floor. Try not to let your body shift too much. If you're struggling with this one, just stick with the more traditional straight ahead and back. All right. Yep. So about 5 reps a side. Tom's was a tough one for sure, guys. All right, so once you guys are done with that one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna flip right over onto your back. So I'm gonna let you guys finish that one up. So we're gonna get right into that hollow position. So for this one, again, we start flat on the ground, and then we're gonna bring the feet and the shoulders up off the floor. All right, so ready and up. So arms down by your side, feet are off the ground, shoulders and head are off the ground. We're locked in and holding tight. Pull your belly button in towards your spine so it's tight. You should be able to punch yourself in the abs and almost hurt your hands because they're so tight. Right? Good stuff. All right, so then we're gonna slowly again add those little rocks to the left and the right as we're holding. So little shifts. Little shifts. Keep that going for about another 5. All right, bring it back to the center, hold it, keep your feet up. And then we're gonna add those flutter kicks. Right into those flutter kicks. So we're gonna take that for about another 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Relax it all the way down. Nice job. All right, last section of this one. We're gonna work into some side planks. So again, we're gonna start with the more challenging one, and then as soon as you feel like you have to go down, you can. So what we're gonna try to do is start right on the hand. So hand flat on the ground, we're stacked up into a plank. All right, so get there when you're ready. If you're struggling, go right down to the elbow. You can go right down to here if you have to, but otherwise we're trying to be up on that hand, locked in. All right, then from there, we're gonna go into that foot elevated. Drop the foot back down, come all the way down, drop to the elbow. All right, and now we're gonna go just set reps. So we're gonna do 5 reps. What you guys are gonna do is go hips up, foot up, all the way back down. Hips up, foot up, all the way back down. So 5 reps. Hips up, foot, down, for 5 reps. Once you guys are done with 5, we're gonna switch sides. All right, looks like almost everybody's ready. Okay, so same thing now again. Start on the hand. As soon as you don't feel comfortable, go down to the elbow if you have to. Otherwise, we're trying to stay in that side plank here. Locked in, straight arms and elbows. All right, add that lift on that foot. Bring it back together and drop it all the way down. All right, then same thing on this side. So again, we go hips up, foot lift, and back down. We're gonna go again, 5 reps. The slower you go, the harder it is. Awesome. Good, and then once you guys are done with that little series there, I'm gonna let you guys' abs get a little break, and then we're gonna move into a little finisher here. So make sure that the area around your feet is clear, so you have nothing to trip on, because we're gonna be doing some jumping and some moving around for this last thing. So also, if you have a phone, stopwatch, timer, something you can time yourself with. Grab something you can time yourself with, whether it's your phone, stopwatch, clock, whatever you got. All right, so we'll give you guys all a little bit of time to do that.
and then Tom's gonna take you through it.
Okay.
All right, Nick's gonna quick write this down just so everybody can see it, and you can go through it on your own if you need to. But it's gonna be all body weight. You will go through the whole thing for 2 total rounds. If 2 rounds is tough, you can just do 1. But you guys are all pretty strong. We get started in about 15 seconds. Nick's finished writing his. So here we go. I'll go through it. I'll go through this, and then I'll do 1 round with you guys. 50 jumping jacks. After that, you're gonna go 40 mountain climbers. Count each leg. So, or just count your right leg and count to 20. Does that make sense? After your 40 mountain climbers, you're going 30 Russian twists. And I'll go through that with you. Then you're gonna go 20 body weight squats, and then 10. You know, instead of push-ups, let's do burpees. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think 10 burpees instead. All right, so we're gonna start. If you guys have your timer, let's get a 10-second countdown. And we're gonna start with the 50 jumping jacks. We're gonna go in 5, 4, 3, 2. All right, count them on your own. 50. After that, we're going down, mountain climbers for 40. Mountain climbers done, flip it over. Nick just told me I missed. So you got 10 more. All right, now in that seated V-sit, we're gonna do those Russian twists for 30. Try not to move your midsection and tap your hands. After our Russian twist, we're standing up, we're going 20 squats. And our final exercise, 10 burpees. So we go that push-up position to squat position and jump. All right, that's 1 round. You got 1 more to go. 50 jumping jacks, 40 mountain climbers, 30 Russian twists, 20 squats, and 10 burpees.
Once you guys are done, make sure you stop your timer and then let us know what you got. So whether you're on Facebook or on YouTube eventually, just give us a comment of what you got for your time.
Again, 50 jumping jacks, 40 mountain climbers, 30 Russian twists, 20 body weight squats, and 10 burpees. Looking good, everybody. Yeah, if you forgot to time yourself, just start over, Dan.